And we are live.
All right. Awesome.
It is Thursday, May 16th. And this is our Thursday workshop on course creation for WinEveryTime. And so we finally got a quorum. Chris Gomlich showed up. And so now we're recording. Go ahead, Heidi.
Yes. And so what we're working on in this workshop is an introductory course about WinEveryTime. So the first lesson in the course is going to tell the story of WinEveryTime and our mission to make it easy for everyone to access hands-on lifelong learning. And after that lesson, it's going to go into a short lesson about each of the members that have been hanging out so far. So there's about 6 or 7 of us that have showed up on a fairly regular basis. So our first assignment as part of this workshop for course creation is we are all going to record a video. And if you don't feel comfortable with recording the video on your own, we can do it during one of these workshop times. And then you're going to have a little write-up piece for the people that like to read information rather than watch it on video. That's going to go into your little mini course about you. And in your video, you are going to... Okay, so in your video, you're going to tell a little bit more about who you are, what your expertise is, or you can think about it from this perspective: what am I going to teach here? And then what you personally would like to learn from this collaboration, and what goals that you think you can accomplish through this community collaboration. So when we post this video, I'm going to post that homework piece too. So your homework is going to be to create yourself a video script where you're going to explain more about who you are, what your expertise is, or AKA what you're going to teach, what you want to learn, and what goals you think you can accomplish through this community collaboration. And
so if I hear you correctly, this is the introductory video that we are going to share with all prospective new collaborators who are thinking about joining us.
yes, exactly. We're talking about the free course that we're creating first.
Which is, we can think of it as kind of a sales brochure for WinEveryTime. So let's convince new potential WinEveryTime collaborators to join our group.
The only difference between this being actual brochure, this is the digital version that's set up in a course-like format to kind of introduce to you out there who are using this what a course looks like, the kind of stuff that you can put into it, and what the end product would look like. And so what we're first designing together is a free course. So people don't have to pay anything. They'll just be, once we get this set up, there'll be a link that you can share with people that they're like, well, what are you doing at WinEveryTime? And you can just give them that link, and then they'll be able to watch the video talking about what is WinEveryTime, and then see the videos that we each create introducing ourselves.
So there'll be an introductory video that'll give the overview of WinEveryTime. And Heidi's going to be preparing that. And then there'll be separate videos for highlight members where you can highlight your business as well as help the prospective WinEveryTime collaborator understand what you get out of WinEveryTime and why they should join. Mm-hmm. So your lesson, your highlight video of your business has 2 purposes. One is to promote your business, and 2, it's to help encourage new collaborators to join our group.
Yes, exactly. So,
Chris?
So with this video, we'll post again what the homework assignment is looking for. You know, this introduction is going to be like, try and keep it 5 minutes or less. You know, just a little, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I'm good at. This is what I'm going to teach while I'm here. This is what I want to learn. And hey, I think this collaboration is really going to help me reach these goals that I'm working on this year. And that's what it will look like.
Chris, does that make sense to you?
It does, but I gotta take this call. 1 second. I'll be right back. Hello.
So Heidi, in essence, then it's not just one video we're making, right? We're going to have several videos that will be combined together to create the course.
Yes, and we're each doing our own video. So we're only responsible, unless you're me or David, right now, you're only responsible for this introductory video, and that is our assignment that we're all going to try and get done by the time we meet on Monday at noon. So just get a little bit done. You don't even need to completely finish it, but at least start thinking about what are you going to say in your introduction. Maybe write yourself a couple notes, answers to the questions. And if that's all the further you get, then I'm super happy with that.
How about we offer this as a goal, Heidi, that they come up with a 5-point outline of their presentation.
5 point?
6 points, make something up. But for Monday, the deliverable will be just come up with the bullet points of what you're going to cover in your video.
Yeah. No.
Well, she already said that. She said to do a video about who I am, what I'm an expert at, what my expertise is, and what I can learn or what I can gather from this collaboration. So that's 3 bullet points right there.
Yep.
Who I am, what I'm an expert at, and what I can gather from this collaboration.
Right, and then you may want to have a call to action in there, Chris. If anybody wants to get a hold of you about working with running Suit Guy promotions.
Yeah, so that's 4 things right there. So
yeah,
that's done. So introduce yourself. Like, hey, I'm David Linton. I started this company. I'm an expert in robots. What I'm looking to learn is whatever it is you're looking to learn. Please call me to, get more information about my services. So
if everybody can have that by Monday.
There was 1 point you missed.
Oh, go ahead.
What goals I think that I can reach through this collaboration.
Right, because we are trying to convince prospective new members to join the group.
Yeah, so I will have all those written out, so everybody didn't have to write them down during the video for the post. And it's going to go, and I'm going to put it both in Discord and I'm going to put it over on our community page. Chris, I know you're there already, so I'm not going to go too far into it. But if you guys are watching this video over on Discord, you want to make sure that you are signed up to the portal, because we're going to start moving all of our conversations over there. The courses we're creating are going to be linked over to that area. So we want to make sure that's the next part of the homework, is that everyone that's participating has made it over to the portal.
Yeah, Heidi, I was going to go ahead and I'll show the portal just so the folks at home can see what we're talking about. So you guys see that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, when Heidi's talking about the portal, this is what she's referring to. This is the WinEveryTime collaboration. And I have sent out invites to everyone to sign in. If I look at our membership now, we have
Is that on Discord?
I'm sorry.
Is that on Discord?
The community?
Yeah, is this thing on Discord?
No, this is the WinEveryTime collaboration community that you signed into. And you actually made a great post here, Chris.
Yeah, I tried playing around with it.
Yeah, no, this was great. But this is not on Discord. This is our own private community. It's kind of like a Facebook group, but our own private one. And I have sent everybody login information to that. If you are having any issues getting in, give me a shout and let's get you signed in.
What's the website?
It's WinEveryTime portal at Linwood and here. You guys can you see that at the top?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. WinEveryTime portal, linwoodanalytics.com.
Yes.
Wow.
But again, you know, refer back to your invite that you got through your email.
Well, I just clicked on. I just wanted to open up the tab.
Well, that's a great point, Chris. If you wanted to just open up the tab once you get logged in, like I am now.
Well, my head appears, so I think I'm automatically logged in. Yeah, because it says
Yeah,
logged
you
in.
are. But for those at home, once you log in and you want to get back here, a real easy way to do it. Once you're logged in, like we are, like I am right now, okay? I'll just come up here and I just hit the star, okay? And this will save it as a link on my browser, okay? You see the star?
Yeah, I'm looking for. Here it is. All right.
Yeah. So then
Now it's bookmarked.
it's bookmarked. And if you want to try to find it, and you're like, gee, I don't remember where I put that bookmark. My God, I got a million bookmarks. You can come here to your favorites, and let me highlight that. And then you can come to this little search favorites, right? Now I know it's called WinEveryTime, right? So I can just type in here Win, and you can see everything, all my bookmarks that have anything to do with Win are here. And look, the bookmark I just saved is right here. This is how I can get back to it. Boom.
Right, on my laptop, it's got a thing called All Bookmarks. I click on that, and WinEveryTime comes up.
Okay, if you're having trouble finding it, go ahead and look for the little search. That's what I'm saying. We all have a million bookmarks. Sometimes it can be hard to find it. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah, I don't have that many, so it comes up.
Okay. So real quick, guys. So this is the community, and you know we have different channels. We are starting to post the different meetings. We're going to have links for each of the different meetings in here. So if you want to go back and see replays, you can either do that or you can look in Discord, right, Heidi? Are we still maintaining Discord?
Yeah, I posted that I wasn't going to post anymore in Discord, but I'll probably keep saying, hey, come join us over here. We posted the meeting replay. Hey.
Right. So here are the members that have logged in and signed into the community. Myself, Joanna, Chris, and Heidi. And then this is just a test account for me, so that one doesn't count.
And it looks like you still need to make a channel for course creation over there.
Yes, I got to build out some of the channels.
So over on the channel side, we're going to have the meeting replays, a channel for each meeting. So
yeah, so here's where the Monday leaders are. Maybe what I need to do, Heidi, is start meetings and then, you know, so that they're all grouped together. But yes, so if you wanted to see the video, you know, of a previous meeting, you'll just see the link here. So that's kind of our channels. Now, if you want to know where the courses are, if you come up here, right? Up to learning. Boom, this is where you're going to find the courses. Okay. And right now, I just have one course shell built out. And this is what Heidi was referring to earlier. We're going to have an introductory course intended for new prospective WinEveryTime members to come in and learn what it's all about. There's going to be no charge for it. And then the other course that we're discussing is the Academy. And in the Academy, we're going to teach some of the hands-on skills and training that we're all developing for each other.
So we've already got video content that we can start with that. I'm going to be talking to Janet so that she can build out her introductory course on doing cold calls. And then David is going to have a course in there already that he's done the video for that explains how to use your call sheets. And as each person steps up to teach something in the community, you're going to have your little mini course built out in there. And your first experience is going to come from the homework assignment where we're working on the free thing. And, you know, that's going to be like 5 minutes or less. When we start talking about what's going to be in the paid course in the Academy, that's where you're maybe going to elaborate a little bit longer. Maybe it's 15 minutes, maybe it's a 30-minute course, depending on what it is that you happen to be teaching as that comes up. So we're going to build that one as we go as well. And that's how we'll be continuing this time on Thursdays to be building out this course creation together so you can get a better understanding of how do you put a little mini course together? How can you use that for a marketing campaign? How does the technology work on the back end? So you can start to figure out how you could use this in your business.
So to follow up on that, Heidi, that's where, and I think I've sent some notes out on this, but the two tools that I've kind of identified initially to do the videos, one is Loom, and we can spend time together exploring how to use that. Loom is free with limited features. There's a paid version if you want expanded features, and we can get into that later. And then the other piece of software is a software called CapCut. And CapCut is editing software where we can go in and make changes to your video and clean it up, add your branding to your video, add your links, your call to action. So if you want to have people, visitors or viewers go to your website, we can arrange all that. And we want to do that together as a group. And that's kind of what these Thursday morning course creation workshops are all about. And so I hope to get a chance that we get everybody in and get you proficient in working with Loom to create your first video.
So that's why it's important that before next Thursday, you work on what you want to say in your video. Because next week, we're going to be focusing on here are some tools to capture that video.
So wait a minute, am I using Loom to create the video, or am I just doing a video and then posting it on YouTube or Facebook or whatever?
You are working on your script for what you're going to say in your video, and all we did was tell you what we're going to work on next week in our time together. Basically, you could just record it on your phone if you want to, but we're going to show you by using Loom what features you might like to use with that video. You could just upload it to Loom. You don't have to record it to Loom. Same thing with CapCut. So we're just going to show you some other tools that you can use that maybe you're like, whoa, that's really cool. Actually, I would like to use that. That is the point. We can make it easier for you.
So I'll be able to go to Loom and just upload it right from my phone into Loom?
Yes. Now, Chris,
is it loom.com?
Yes, LOOM.com.
Got it.
And it's so you know, to expand upon your question, Chris, yes, you could actually just record a video on your phone, upload it to YouTube, and we can load that into the course.
Well, I mean, if we're going to be using Loom, you know, I'll try to play along here and use Loom.
Well,
so
I was going to say, well, one option, Chris, may be that you continue to do it on your phone, but we first take it through CapCut and we clean up your video. We take out maybe some things that you don't want in there. We kind of, and then we can add your branding. We can put images into the video. We can put links
All right.
into the video.
Okay, what's the website for CapCut?
CapCut.com.
CapCut?
Yep.
Hold on a second. I don't know what this is either. That's spam call.
You got a lot
All right,
going
so
on
it's
over there, Chris.
so it's CapCut.com.
Yep. Yeah,
Free
here's a,
all-in-one video editor for everyone to create anything anywhere. Well, that's
yeah, and it's
certainly
also free. So yeah,
okay.
if you want to go ahead, I get those downloaded onto your now, you know, Chris, you raise a great point. If you want to do a video where you're up and in your suit, right? Loom may not be the best option for you. Loom is really great at sharing your screen in the video.
So
So
CapCut is what I want to use, not Loom.
Well, CapCut will edit your video. So what you may want to do is use your phone, record the video as you're used to, right? You know how to do that?
Yep.
Then before you send it to YouTube, we take it into CapCut and we edit it. We chop out, maybe you want some scenes taken out of there. Maybe
All right.
you,
So how do I well, is it simple?
I'm just going
To
to stop us
download-
right here with this conversation because we're almost out of time, and that's exactly where we're going to pick up the conversation next week.
come next week.
What is CapCut? Is CapCut a good option for me? What does it do compared to some of these other programs? What is Loom? What does it do in comparison to some of these other programs? What other programs that you may have could you do some of these things on that you wouldn't have to learn a new program at all? For example, like Zoom. You can do some screen sharing recording using Zoom. So that's what we'll talk about next week.
Great.
Just like an overview. And then once you know everything about the platforms, then you can go, okay, how do I do this for my video? Make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right this week, your focus is answering those questions to put an outline out for your script for your video. Your focus for this week, for this workshop. And
I'll go ahead and send a follow-up email with the expectations for Monday to everybody.
awesome. Excellent.
Okay.
Great. Well, thank you very much, everybody. 12:01, so we're going to sign off.
All right.
All right.
See you
Thanks, guys.
later. Bye.
See ya.